Welcome to Who Do We Have Here, episode 2, season 1. And we have a very, very, very special guest.
I'm special?
Very special. The Polo King, AKA Mr. Podcaster, AKA #1 Dad, AKA Mr. Steal Your Man.
Whoa!
It's Mr. Steal Your Girl, my bad.
Whoa, is that how we starting the show?
AKA one of the hardest working creatives in the city, Jeremy Anderson. How you doing, brother?
Who the fuck is Anderson?
That's not your last name?
No!
What's your last name? No, I'm not even bullshitting. I thought your last name was Jeremy.
This is great. This is great. This is great.
What's your last name?
Last name is Gabriel, man. You know.
Oh, it is gay.
The angel.
What's good, baby? How you doing?
My brother.
Glad to have you here, man.
Keep that for outtakes, please, John.
I thought your last name was Anderson for real. But what's good, baby? How you doing?
Brother, I'm blessed.
Man, I'm glad to have you here. So today we're going to be painting a sunshine. We're going to be drinking some wine. We're going to get to know Jeremy a little bit better. One of the top.
This ain't no fucking wine.
I mean some liquor. My bad.
This is tequila.
Tequila. One of the top podcasters in the city.
I don't know about that anymore.
What? That you one of the top?
I don't know, man.
I think on the underground level, you still got it. I think people.
I
The
feel-
one-on-one Germ podcast is pretty prominent still in the city. You don't think so? Why?
I hope so. I haven't recorded since February.
I think you built up a respectable brand though for yourself. I think what you and Kang did in the early years, and then what you did when you separated, I think it's still a respectable brand.
I mean, if you from the outside looking in say that, then you know it might be true.
I think it is.
But you know, you got my guys on Mute podcast. Shout out to Mute boys doing amazing things for the underground scene since I've been gone. But it's been, I think they're the only dope podcast on the underground scene besides myself.
But I think when you get back into it 100%, I think you built up the brand.
I always said I had the best podcast in the city. No disrespect to all the podcasters.
No, I think you did. I think that's the only reason why I hit you up for the shows.
Oh, I know.
Because you did such a great job.
Rich couldn't believe how in depth I got with
the questions you was asking, all that wasn't just generic shit. So I fucked with it. So I think people respect that, and I think if you was to do another when you start the one-on-one German podcast coming either this year or next year, you still got it. I don't want you to think you don't have it.
I try to give whoever I'm interviewing more than just a cookie cutter interview, just a basic interview. I want to try to dig as deep as I can. Pause. I want to dig as deep as I can. Into everything that you've done from, possibly high school, whatever,
for sure,
to now.
So, what are the tops and bottoms of having a podcast?
The tops of having a podcast is you have a podcast.
Okay.
You have a platform to get content across, put people in positions like you, True City Guapo, who's my co-host. I've had him on the show.
Yep.
Just put people in different positions to, I say this, to sharpen their interview skills. Because some of these artists and some of the people that we do interview, it's their first interview.
For sure.
You feel me? And so we want to sharpen your media training, your interview skills. And when you go somewhere else and people be like, oh, he's had an interview before, or she's had an interview before. The bottom of having a podcast is the editing. Now I have a video editor, but doing all the edits yourself, doing all the audio and uploading yourself, finding a studio, finding the guests. I've had a podcast for 8 years since 2016. I'm only on episode 140. But
that's still good, buddy.
I think maybe a handful of episodes have been without a guest. And that's a handful out of 140.
And that's just you talking by yourself?
Either me by myself or Kane.
You and Kane, yep.
Or I've had friends on the podcast. Like I had Coop and Guapo on one podcast and we were just talking the shit.
Okay.
But, in that 8 year span, it's been all different guests. It's not been just by yourself podcast because it's not about me.
It's not about that.
Yes, it's about these artists.
So what do you prefer? Okay, I want you to name your top 3 sexual experiences you ever had in life. You ain't got to name the woman. What was the top 3 sexual experiences you ever had?
Damn. Top 3. Okay.
Were you really connected with this person sexually?
Have I ever really just connected with a...
Probably not, because you think of women like objects, like the most,
Nah,
like a lot of men do.
I don't think of women that... I love women, by the way. I don't think of women
Okay,
that's-
give me 3.
I give you 1. The first one.
Okay.
In the backseat of my Maxima.
Damn.
At the time. Oh, that... Salute.
Condom? No condom.
I'm the raw dog king, nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
Shit, this nigga's crazy.
What the fuck you talking about? If I'm in you,
Where were y'all at?
in the backseat.
Like I'm saying, like where? Houston?
On the north side.
On the north side?
I was living dangerous then.
How? Like
This
a couple
was-
years ago?
No, I had my Maxima. This was before my girl, so this had to be. Damn, I'm giving a lot away. I hope my daughter's mom don't watch this.
It's your baby mom?
No, it was not her.
Oh, okay.
It's not her.
Damn.
But it was at the same time.
Flawless
Oh,
victory.
you cheated. Oh, you one of those guys.
You hear this? Camera people, I am not a cheater. Let's keep that. But we was in the back seat. It got so real. This is before I had my kids. Like,
Oh, this young guy.
I drove to like past right outside the Woodlands.
Damn.
To
Because of
her-
Gucci?
No, to her daughter's birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh shit.
And I bought the pizza. Listen, that should tell you how good the pussy was. I ain't had that much money in my account, and I was out to put about maybe 15 in the tank.
I know that's right.
And nigga went and bought that pizza like I was big dog.
I know that's right.
Shout out my nigga.
So y'all did it in Chuck E. Cheese parking lot?
No, we did not do it that night. That night, I just so happened to go to her daughter's birthday in Cypress. I mean, not in Cypress, outside the Woodlands. We did it. We left the strip club that I met her at.
No
She's
shit.
not a stripper. And we went to an apartment complex on the north side somewhere. And, it was A1.
That's the only story you want to give us? What's one more? Give me one more. It's not actually a game. I'm actually just, I want you to share some experience. I know you got some shit.
At my job, I used to work at Harris County, right? Excuse me if all my stories are long. Well, who cares?
Yeah.
I don't care. Rich, do you care?
For time purposes, yes, but we can just continue.
Cameraman, do you care? He's out there listening. I used to work at Harris County.
Type shit.
I used to work in their Central Technology Center. So basically, I would monitor all the cameras and all the buildings for Harris County, right? So Saturday, I'd work downtown. So Saturday, I would be at work from 7 to 4, or maybe 8 to 4, 8 to 5, something like that.
Type shit.
Had the whole building to myself. Had my little doo-wop pull up. She would come every Saturday, bring me donuts, knock it down right there in the office, like every Saturday.
Oh shit.
Pay for a nigga 30th to Denver. Bought the flight.
She bought it?
Hell yeah, nigga.
Damn.
What the fuck is you talking about?
Why you didn't be with her?
I'm me.
Why you didn't be with her?
Let's get that straight, camera. I'm me.
Why you didn't be with her?
She was...
After all the stuff she did for you, why you didn't be with her?
You know what, bro? She was a liar too. Cause this was 2017, 18 era, and we had that bad ice storm or whatever that one year. And I never went to her house. She had 2 kids. I never went to her house or whatever. So I was like, man, I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna spend the night with you and all that. She was on bullshit time.
Damn.
She was all that type of time like that. And mind you, we had went to Denver together. We had stayed in the A-Loft at the Galleria
So what was
together.
wrong with her then?
Nothing was wrong with it.
You just only seen her as a sexual being.
No.
And not more than a human being.
No, I wanted-
Which most men do.
I wanted more, actually. She was cool. She was real cool. She's married now. She didn't have another baby. I used to try to hit her up and stuff.
Type shit.
Just try to,
I respect it. So what got you into podcasting?
Um,
Like what made you want to start
hold
a
on,
podcast?
ladies, don't think I'm a sexual deviant. I'm not. What got me into podcasting, me and my boy Kane, we used to talk about it, but I used to listen.
Shout out Kane.
We would talk about it when we used to live together. We used to be roommates, and we never.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the year before we did start the podcast, we never did a podcast, but we would talk about it and stuff. And I would listen to Joe Budden. He's been my case study. And I really got into it that way. I was like, man, I want to do something for these artists. Because, mind you, I would see artists come into our apartment working with Kang and stuff like that. So I was like, man, I want to do something with these artists. We know artists.
Type shit.
And we got into the game, and first episode in his kitchen.
That's hard.
With my nigga Verse, and ever since then, the rest is history.
Was there anything else you wanted to do as a kid? Like, was there anything else that Jeremy Anderson wanted to be when he was a child?
Who the fuck is Jeremy Anderson?
What's your last name?
Gabriel, man.
Gabriel.
This nigga said Anderson.
All right, so what? So
let's get that. Let's
what
get
does
that
Jeremy
right.
want to be as a kid before podcasting?
An ESPN broadcaster. I wanted to be on SportsCenter. I was a huge Stuart Scott fan. I really wanted to do that. Like that was one of my top things. Like I used to say that it used to be my in my bio on Twitter, Future Sports Center, ESPN Sports Center.
Type shit.
For sure. I always wanted to do something around sports, for sure. I knew I wasn't gonna be tall enough to play none of them motherfuckers.
How tall you is?
Same height as you, just about damn near,
I'm
nigga.
6 feet, nigga.
I'm right there at you.
Okay.
Nigga, fuck. We ain't the cameraman's height. That nigga should be balling somewhere.
That nigga is tall.
That nigga's tall, lady.
So when you met me, and I told you about the shows in 2021, I proposed to you the idea.
2020.
2020. What were you thinking when I came to you? Hey, Jeremy, I need a host. I want to do these shows for Red Balloon. What was your initial thoughts after that? And then when we met up, what were you thinking?
Bro, you actually got me out of a dark place because
no shit.
Earlier in that year, I was going to do my first show.
I remember that.
For my birthday bash. And due to COVID, everything got canceled. So throughout the whole year, I'm like, bro, all right, what are we doing?
Right.
I didn't know what the next step, the next move was going to be because I really wanted to throw these shows. We had the artists, we had the venue, flyers and all that. I think I told you about it if I'm not mistaken. I might have. I'm not sure.
Wrong nigga. But continue.
He said that like he was a female. Wrong bitch. But go on.
But continue.
Okay, excuse me, baby. But when you hit my line in November, it was like a breath of fresh air. I was like, all right, bet we gonna do this.
Right.
And we talked about it like at the beginning of November. And by the end of December, it was already December the 20th, we threw our first show. Was it December the 20th?
December, yeah, I don't know.
19th, something
December
like
19th, yeah.
Or 18th, something around there.
December 19th.
Yeah. And we threw our first show.
For sure.
And the rest was history. It was like natural. And I was talking to somebody about it the other day. Shut that first building down.
Yeah.
They couldn't even have no more big people come through there with a big party. Because we shut that whole down.
Yeah.
And then we moved to the Muse.
Yep.
Shut that down. They can't have no more big people.
sure.
Can't have no big party in there. I was like, oh yeah, we on a roll. We got something.
Yeah.
We got something going. Then we did the summer collection, and bro, that one that's still probably my favorite show.
For sure. That was cool.
At Richmond Studios, that's still probably my favorite joint.
Yeah, I got a lot of coochie from that show. The whole time you was thinking, but that whole time when I came to you, you wasn't thinking like, damn, that's a cute ass nigga. That
No, not ever.
just wanted to just wanted to do.
Cameraman, what's wrong with this dude? No, I never thought that.
Never.
Not once, not
Out
now.
of all the niggas you fuck with, no homo. I'm serious. This is a serious question. Out of all the niggas you know, who do you think is the most handsome?
Me, nigga, fuck you talking about?
That's fair.
Huh?
I think John is the most handsome. All right, so look.
You supposed to say cameraman.
What is your ultimate goal? Like, what do you want to accomplish out of everything that you've been through, that you've seen? What is your ultimate goal right now?
The ultimate goal would to be first and foremost, put Red Balloon on the map.
For sure.
Make this. I tell people all the time. I say we gonna be bigger than Rolling Loud and Coachella for the underground scene. For sure. Put my podcast. I would like it to be one of the podcasts people have to stop at and want to stop at.
For sure.
When they do media runs, whatever the case might be. Go travel and talk to artists. Travel and put these concerts on and put artists from different cities onto a nice little stage and have them perform. And we do Red Balloon Cleveland, Red Balloon Detroit, Red Balloon
Shreveport.
What is Shreveport?
Shreveport, whatever it's called. First kiss.
Elizabeth Navarro, 2nd grade.
I'm talking about tongue kiss.
Elizabeth Navarro, 2nd grade.
You tongue kiss somebody in 2nd grade? Man, fuck him. God damn, nigga.
Elizabeth Navarro.
A Hispanic chick?
This thing had the full name.
You still remember?
I still remember.
I remember my first name.
She was Indian. She wasn't Latina. Navarro.
That sounds like Hispanic. She was Indian?
Not Indian, like Native American Indian.
And where y'all kissed at?
In the classroom.
Type shit.
By the books.
Damn. In 2nd grade.
2nd grade.
First time you had sex?
7. 2nd grade. By the book. Nah. 17. Jaquita Allen.
You were 17. You first said Jaquita Allen.
Jaquita Allen.
Where's Jaquita at now? That's a crazy.
But I wonder sometimes where she's at. No lie.
How did it happen?
That was my girlfriend at the time.
Like where y'all did it? Like
at her house, at her mom's house.
She told you to come over?
Yeah.
She was a virgin too?
No.
Oh, no shit.
No. It took me forever to bust that time.
For real?
No cap.
She handled good?
Yeah, she did, but that first
time. Were you
time.
nervous?
Hell no, I was watching porn.
Yeah, 17?
Up to then.
16.
Yeah, I was up to then, I was watching porn, you know? So,
Okay.
During the summer.
Okay.
I was ready. I was like, oh yeah, I can't wait to get my first piece of pussy.
Your first rap album you ever bought? The first rap album you ever bought?
Oh, that's a good fucking question. First rap album I bought.
And then after that, what's your favorite rap album of all time? So first rap album you ever bought, and then your favorite rap album.
First album I bought might have been with my own money. Might have been what's Kanye's first album?
College Dropout?
College Dropout. Might have been my first joint that I bought with my own money.
OFO?
Yeah.
Okay.
Might have been my first one that I bought.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah.
What was your favorite rap album?
My favorite rap album?
Of all time.
That's a good question too.
Mine is To Pimp a Butterfly with Kendrick Lamar.
Common D.
You like that album?
That album.
It's a good album.
That album cold.
Well, I never heard nobody say Common as their favorite rap album.
It's not my favorite rapper, but that was
rap album.
Yeah, my favorite rap album. That Common.
That's a good album.
That Common B album. I bought that the night before going to New York and jammed that the entire vacation.
It's a good album.
That's a great album.
Great album.
Salute Common.
Salute Common. Favorite podcaster?
Joe Budden.
Joe Budden, easy. Okay.
Joe, I'm gonna interview you one day.
One day. What is your earliest memory that you have? Like one of your earliest memories. I would say what is the earliest
of my entire life?
Of your entire life. What is the earliest you remember in the age?
That I used to have my own show back in the day when I was a kid, the Jeremy Gabriel show on VHS.
No shit.
How
old were you?
My pops recorded that when I was like 1 to 3 maybe?
No shit.
Maybe 4. I showed my daughters the VHS the other night.
You was a little kid?
I was a little kid. Not the video, but I just showed them the VHS. It got they still got the sticker, the Jeremy Gabriel show.
No shit. Why you wanted to do it? You just wanted to do it?
Cameraman, I was 1 and 2. How was I supposed to know what I was doing?
This probably was already destined. What does Jeremy Anderson want to be known for?
One, that my last name isn't Anderson.
I mean Gabriel. What does Jeremy Gabriel Anderson wants to be known for? At this point, John, I'm fucked up. I've been drinking too much.
That I'm not Mr. Anderson, number 1. But I want to be known for that he helped put artists on the underground market, underground scene in the right position. Type shit. That he looked out for everybody that was close to him.
For sure.
And tried to put them in the right position.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I had the pleasure and the honor of sitting next to one of the best podcasters in the city.
Not the hot seat. I thought it was going to be more explicit questions.
I was ready all week. I got you. It's cool.
Got watch Sweet and Low.
Jerem, can you tell everybody where they can follow you at, where they can see you at, and just a little bit of words of wisdom for everything you've been through. And anybody that has a podcast or anybody that's chasing a dream, can you let them know? Can you give them a little bit of word of wisdom and then shout out your Instagrams, your Twitters on it?
Yeah, for sure. Just don't give up. I mean, and enjoy the journey like we were saying earlier. Just enjoy the journey. Enjoy everything that you go through, the good, the bad, the ups, the downs. Man, reach out to me everywhere. What should I give them? My Instagram?
Instagram, the Red Balloon page, all that shit.
Red Balloon TV 23 is our Instagram. Follow me everywhere. Instagram, The Polo King. Follow my podcast, One-on-One with Germ, everywhere. Except for Twitter, it's WTH. But One-on-One with Germ.
X, you mean.
Twitter, X, whatever. Follow the Do-Rag Report. I'm trying to get those guys back to recording as well.
Oh, yeah, that was good. That was good together.
For sure. But just follow Red Balloon. We got some great things. Follow Morris Visuals, at Morris Visuals, at Ridge Hardy.
Yep.
We got some great things in the works, and I'm looking forward to what the rest of 2024 and 2025 has to offer us.
Yep.